I gotta pick some of these pears. They are delicious now. They're definitely, the pruning has definitely helped some of them. I should have thinned them out, but I didn't. So they're smaller, but they're very good. So we're just gonna go and pick a bunch of them, take them to work, and hand them out. And I'm gonna eat a few. My neighbor, I think, wants a few, so a bushel or two. So we'll let him take what he wants. And I have a few other trees too. So my brother and I are going around picking some of these pears. This is the mother pear, the hard prune. We just picked up a couple of these pears. They're not bad. They're not bad at all. We got a whole bunch here. On the right side is this pear, the hard prune, this one. And then over here is some of the ones from the aisle 6, which are like an Asian pear. They taste completely different. These ones here are my center pear, which is in the center of the property. And they are delicious. They are so sweet. And my brother's just helping me pick up some of the rotten ones right now. And we're gonna toss them in the composter because I wanna make sure I get some good soil for next year. So we'll do what we can here. And that'll be good. I don't eat a lot of pears, but I know some people that do. So here we are. Let's get these tossed in the composter and build up some good dirt. So the red pear over here is also ready. This is the one that's right next to the green pear. So I don't really know the varieties of these. They were here when I got here, so we'll be picking them and having pear all week. This is in zone 6B, in case people haven't tuned in. Okay, so we pretty much did a bunch of picking today. My brother helped me out. We got one little basket here that had some pears down from the creek pear, which I call the hard prune pear. We got a big tote full from the mother pear, which is the center pear in the property. And then this is all the damaged and rotten and or whatever. So we're just gonna toss them, mix them all up in there. So when I come back later on with the tractor next week, probably, I'm gonna get the bucket on here and I'm gonna till this all over and get it all mixed in there. So this is some nice dirt for next year. The goats love the pears. Every time we're over picking the pears, they all come over looking for the ones that fall off the tree. So I was up there, we shook the tree and I picked what I could when I was up there, and then I hit the tree, shook the tree, and picked what's in the bottom. So we did pretty good on the left side here. Pretty good, we got most of it. But then I still got the other side of the pear here, and she's got quite a bit more. So we could get another tote if we wanted to, enough for the neighbor. So this is the hard prune, and you can see they're twice as big now because they have less fruit to grow. And this was the center pear. This is really sweet, very delicious. These are not as sweet, but they're getting there. And these are from aisle 6, which is technically on my neighbor's property. Well, if it falls on my property, it's mine. And it's just a little bland. But so far, these ones here are the best. And these are from the center pear. Can't wait to prune that this year. See how they turn out next year. So over here, this is where all my glass was stored pretty much incorrectly, because the rot got to the boxes and I had broken a bunch of glass, so I'm definitely going to be on the hunt for a whole bunch of glass. These are all 20 by 20 pieces, most of them. Some of them are 20 by 24, and I have to figure out where the 24s go. There's only a select few. I don't know, I think they're just for the front and the back. But yeah, it's raining today, off and on, hard and soft, and it's supposed to rain all night. So I was going to put some clamps in the greenhouse over here and start getting the clamps on all the roof. I do have one section all done from last week. Set up the little tent again, and I'm just going to be scraping some glass, getting it clean. I got to get some measurements for the butyl tape that I have to use for the windows. So I'll show you what that looks like. So on each side of these tracks, where the windows go is butyl tape, and I'm pretty sure it's 3/16 by 3/8, and it's not very cheap. You have to look around for this stuff. It's find it kind of hard to get. You have to buy it by the case, and I need roughly 4,000 feet of it, and that's pretty much what I need to do this job. And really I just need to get some and get started, because I'd like to get the roof in and get it all done, and then I can work on the sides and the front and the back. I'm going to leave the front and the back open because I have to drive the tractor in and out of here all the time, and we're going to have to do some other work in here. I have to bring in the tiller and level out the ground a bit at the end there. So this is what I'm doing. This is 26 by 75 foot greenhouse. It's all glass, and I just woke up this morning in a nightmare over hail smashing up my greenhouse. So let's hope that never happens. Crazy what you dream. So right there is a pile of 90 and 90. So I got 180 sheets that are scraped and ready for a wipe and install. But it looks like I'm looking at a small fortune in glass, because even though they weren't stored properly, I did break probably quite a few, and I did break quite a few when I disassembled the greenhouse. So that is what it is. But you know, you get kind of tired of doing the same thing over and over again, and I have enough to get started once I have the butyl tape, which is a 440 butyl tape. Size is 3/16 by 3/8. So now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a couple of these clamps in and do a couple of more sections here if I can, and I'll show you when I'm done. So I don't know if you can see that, if it's my camera showing it, but you can see that little bend to the left. It goes to the left at the top. I think that has something to do with having the wrong ridge cap in the wrong spot. Right at the top there's a connection right there. Right there, there's a connection. And it looks like it's out by about 1 inch. So I might have to just release that and switch them up with a different one. Well, I've been able to get down to this far by putting in clamps. So I went down to about the 4th section here. I got the top ones in, but it's getting late. Time to eat dinner and head on home and go for a whole work week. But you guys have a great week, and we'll see you guys next weekend. And stay tuned. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Barney, Barney, Barney. Look at you, you little cutie.